Happy Wednesday, day after Christmas, Boxing Day. Thanks for joining us on Midday Kentucky. It's a special show.
Lord, honey, you know it. It's because I'm here. What do you think?
Hey, you said it. I said it. I was going to say it. You just read my mind.
Well, you know, we must have a connection.
We do. Yeah. We do. And we're super, super, super stoked because I hear you're going to make a little drink for us later.
Honey, you know it, honey. A little bourbon and a little Prosecco. Girl.
Oh, you sure you don't want to stay and come every day?
Well, you know, I could.
I know. We may need to make that happen.
Sounds good to me.
How are you doing?
Honey, I'm doing great. Had a wonderful Christmas. Everything was just the way we wanted it to be. It's always just fun and relaxing, a lot of food.
So it's fun. It's not a stressful holiday
oh, Lord,
for you?
no, honey. You got to make it fun.
Okay, talk to me. What's a true traditional Kentucky Christmas meal?
You know, a true Kentucky Christmas meal would be chicken and dumplings, ham, sweet potatoes, green beans or shuck beans, mashed taters.
Wait. Shuck beans?
Shuck beans.
What is that?
Shuck beans is green beans that you dry, and then you rehydrate them in water and then cook them so that some people call them leather breeches. Yeah. Honey, you never had a shuck bean?
No.
Lord,
do I need to look this up?
Yeah, honey, I need to fix you some shuck beans.
Yes, you do. I need to get educated.
Yes, honey, when you eat them shuck beans, you'll never want nothing else. They're good.
Is that, you guys go on Facebook, Shuck Beans? That's
Shuck beans.
Shuck beans, okay. Yeah. But then there's a lot of sugar in that, all that other stuff.
Oh,
I like
well,
that.
Yeah, you got to have your homemade pies and all
yeah,
that.
So what is, like Florida key lime pie, what's here?
Yeah, that's not Christmas.
No.
No, not
what is
here
that
in
here?
Kentucky. So here, you want for Christmas, you want like a dried apple stack cake, or you want a raisin pie.
Is this real life? Like,
yes,
is this
honey.
normal?
Yes,
in
that's
everybody's
normal.
house, or just yours?
Yeah, well, you know, the true Southernism, you should have a dried apple stack cake, you know, for Christmas in Kentucky. It's just, that's what we do, yeah.
We're going to have to redo Christmas over, obviously, because I have not been Southernized.
Well, honey, you can't never get enough Christmas, so
yeah, that's true.
I'm going to Southernize you.
Yes, please do.
I can do
it. All right, it's fun. Let us know what you had out there. You know, the roads are crazy out there. Did you notice that?
Oh, yeah, they're always crazy.
People are still shopping. Bless everybody that works in retail today.
Yes, today is the wild day. Everybody's like, oh, it's 50% off, it's 60% off. Got to start my shopping for next year, girl. Let's get out there and get it.
Or this year. Some of us may have not had Christmas.
Yeah, I've still got 2 or 3 parties to do. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So, yeah.
But they go crazy. People, be kind. None of this throwing through all the things.
Ain't no sense in hurting everybody, honey. Just be polite, get in there, and if you can't find what you're looking for, you can always get something alternate. Yeah.
Good advice.
Great advice.
All right, should we jump right in?
Honey, let's jump into her like a pool.
Yes, I can't even jump into this one. Well, we can jump into this one. Yeah. Somebody was jumping into somebody's brain, but it wasn't like a pool. It was a little more serious. Yeah. A musician in South Africa played guitar. Listen to this. Well, he was getting an operation to remove most of a brain tumor. The video shows him plucking the guitar strings while the surgeons work on his open skull. Wow. The doctors actually contribute a lot of the surgery success to his musical instrument because it helped provide immediate feedback if the operation was going well or not. What the heck is going on in Johannesburg?
I'm glad I wasn't there doing that.
Yeah, what is this?
I know, and he's playing it.
Yeah, no, he's playing. So what they call it is kind of I think it was a open, I should know the correct term, right?
It's a real funny word, you know, it's like that open...
Yeah, craniology.
Yeah,
awake, craniotomy.
Craniotomy, yeah, that's what
probably
they
not
call
how
it.
you say it. But they say that this helps them with the surgery because apparently some of the... I'm not a doctor.
I'm not either.
No.
You know, but it has something to do with the brain waves and how that they flow to the hands and all that, so they can make sure that they're hitting the right spots while they're doing the brain.
Which is crazy, right?
Yeah, it's unbelievable.
And I wonder if he can hear everything going on as well.
Well, my whole thing is how does he not feel what they're doing?
No. Like, how do you numb it so much, but there's still the ability for it to stay open in those pathways and have that movement.
I mean, he's sitting there playing this guitar like Mick Jagger in a concert, and they're working on his brain. I mean, really?
I mean, he should do a concert that way. I would pay to see that.
Hey, he could make a lot of money on that.
Well, and this isn't the first time that they've done this. Somebody played the sax.
Yeah, I know. Honey, the saxophone and the flute. I mean, they've done several different things, and there they are just playing away and them cutting and working on their brain.
This blows me away. Well, you know, back in traditional times before anesthesiology was a thing, they did these surgeries while these people were awake.
Yeah, I don't know how they stood it.
And people still choose to have a lot of dental work without being numbed.
Yeah. I'm like, ooh, not
Bless
me.
your souls.
I got to go through that dental work. If it's no numbing, I'm just like, pull them all. We going to false teeth because I ain't going through these.
No. I'm like, just, shoot up the...
I run up the back of my spine
Yes.
just thinking about it.
Thank you. Let us know what you think. This is online. It's actually pretty amazing. We make light of it, but wow.
Yeah, it's really amazing to do something like that.
Yes. All right, we're going to move to another wow. Going back to Christmas. Now, hopefully your Christmas dinner was great yesterday. Maybe you even had some shuck beans. But one person is a bit confused. And of course, what did they do? They went to social media and posted on what happened on a forum to get some feedback. Her husband's family was spending the holidays with them, and her sister-in-law reached out asking if she could bring dessert. The woman appreciated the gesture, but said she would prepare their favorite treat, sticky toffee pudding and pavlova. However, a few days before Christmas, her sister-in-law texted her brother and said she bought the same desserts from a store to bring. The wife felt like this was a rude gesture because it seemed like they didn't trust her cooking. Some people agree that if she had said she would make them, then no one should buy it. Others, including her husband, said the sister-in-law was just trying to help out. All right, we have an expert here. What do you think?
Lord, I'm telling you what, taking something to a party is what it's all about. I mean, that's just showing your good gratitude for even being able to be there.
Right.
But the woman should have never went and bought them. If the woman said, I'm going to bring them, and then she goes and buys some, she should have just kept them hid in the bathroom or extra closet or somewhere.
In the bathroom.
And then when they tasted them, if they wasn't good what she brought, then slip, do a little
do
magic
a little,
change.
and you don't even
slip 'em
know
in.
because nobody would notice.
Because that's a slap to in the face to the woman that asked her to be there.
And it's her mother-in-law.
Oh,
so that
Lord.
adds in an
extra.
extra...
That adds a little bit to it.
Well, and the husband stuck up for his wife, which he should,
yeah,
right?
Exactly. If he
should.
didn't want to sleep in the doghouse, he should have.
I mean, he's kind of in a no-win situation to begin with.
He's, his mom versus wife. Which one am I living with?
Yeah.
I'll go with my wife.
Yeah. What would you do if somebody did this?
I'm one of those people. If I tell you to bring something or ask you to bring something for a holiday party or any party, and you say, well, I'm going to bring so-and-so, and that was my favorite dish, like, say, a Yule log for Christmas, because I make a lot of Yule logs.
Do you? You really do?
Love Yule logs.
A Yule log's a real thing as well.
Yule log is a real thing.
You need to catch me up on all
Girl, we've
this.
got a lot of work on you.
Yeah.
I'm telling you what.
It's not the first time I've heard that.
Okay. But if somebody brought a Yule log and I had just made that Yule log, I just said, you know what? We've got two here. That's just twice as much for everybody to enjoy. It's the holidays. You shouldn't really make it stressful on yourself.
Right.
And they were just making it worse on themselves.
They were. You're a good sport, especially as, kind of an expert in the kitchen.
Yeah.
It wouldn't slight you, so you understand. You're just like, oh, poor minions,
I'm
right?
like, it's okay. Let her have her moment. It's fine.
Well, let's ask. What do you think if somebody doesn't tell you what dish to bring? What's an appropriate dish to bring?
So if somebody doesn't tell you what to bring, an appropriate dish to bring to dinner would be either like a nice corn pudding, or you could bring a nice simple apple pie, or even a bottle of wine or something like that. Bring something that people recognize. So don't go out here and fix like possum and taters and bring that in, because that's not going to be something that's recognized.
Darn
any
it,
longer.
there goes my dinner party.
Yeah, so I ain't, if you bring a possum taters, I ain't inviting you. So, it just needs to be something familiar to people so that they know what it is.
And they know that you put some, okay, that makes sense. That people are going to eat. Wine is always a safe bet, right?
Wine is a safe bet. And if you can't cook, then buy the apple pie and buy your real pretty dish.
And put
it in there. They'll think you made it. Nobody knows the difference but you. It's all about
I've done that
touch.
before,
Yeah.
and I guarantee you it works. As long as you don't get the cookies that are like pre-cut.
Oh,
that
yeah,
might
don't
give it
get the
away.
cookies that's pre-cut, especially the ones that has Santa inside of them. So, yeah, they're like, oh, did you make these? Yeah.
Absolutely.
No, you didn't. Yeah. No.
All right, good advice. All right, here's some more Christmas advice. Christmas is over. Sad. Well, we're keeping it going. You said you still have a couple more parties.
Oh, Lord, yeah.
But here's a question. It's a debatable one. How long do you keep up your holiday decorations? Now, some say you should keep them up as long as you like. In fact, you can keep them up all year if you love the festivities. Who's going to yell at you? Others say the sooner the better, and if you do it before New Year's, you can then begin 2019 with a fresh, clean start. And then there's the third group. They say, just feel it. Let Mother Nature be your guide. When it gets warmer, probably time to put them away. There's a lot of thought goes into this.
There's a lot of thought that goes into it. You know, I'm one of those people, I put 14 trees up in my house.
No, do you?
And, yeah, and the whole outside looks like the Griswolds is blew up, honey.
Do you have a picture of this?
I do, yeah.
Okay, we might need this for tomorrow.
Honey, I've got all kinds of pictures of that. But you know, I'm one of those people that you should feel like if you're ready to put this up in September, then by all means put it up in September. I'm a Christmas person, so I put mine up right before Halloween on the inside, and the outside's decorated for Halloween. So when the kids come, they're knocking on the door going, happy trick or treat. Oh my gosh, it's Christmas on the inside. So they get such a great, but I'm one of those, it may be February. It could be the 1st of March before I take
So you don't
mine
have a
down.
set time?
No, and you shouldn't have a set time because, you know, if it's a real harsh winter and there's a lot of snow, then those decorations might make you happier.
That's a good point.
Because there's nothing that's more drab than just nothing but snow outside.
Yes.
So you should just let yourself feel when you should take it down.
And I saw you nodding during the third one, so I didn't know if you were a set kind of person. I like that, just kind of go with the feel. Do you use real trees or artificial?
So since I put mine up so early, I have to use artificial trees because I don't want those needles everywhere.
No.
I love the fresh tree and I love the fresh tree smell.
Well, they have the smell now,
Oh,
the
yeah,
spray
honey,
that you can use, and the
Yeah, and they have
candles.
all kinds. Candles, spray.
Yeah.
You know, you can get fresh cuttings. I cut pine trees and we use them in arrangements through the house. So you're always getting those smells. I like to use a fresh tree, and a lot of times we use them outside if we're going to use a fresh tree. So I do travel a lot through the holidays, and my lights are all set on timers.
Are they?
So therefore, even when I'm home, I don't have to go through and plug up, you know, 50 million lights. You know, they just come on. So it's like Santa Claus is magically turning them all on when you're sitting there.
Jason, what can you not do? I'm feeling very. I'm going to need to like come shadow you for probably a year.
Honey,
or two,
you can come
just to
live
learn
in
to
the
cook.
extra bedroom and learn to cook and decorate. I mean, I owned a florist for several years, so yeah.
Okay, now we're really talking. Flowers, I understand. Cooking is going to take probably about 10 years.
I can teach you, girl.
Okay,
I
let's
can
do
teach
this.
you. Yeah.
Let us know how long you keep your decorations up. Let us know if you're one of the sticklers. You want to start with a clean slate. That's no fun.
No,
or if you just kind of go with your gut.
Yeah.
I like that feeling.
Yeah.
All right. I didn't say this in the beginning. You really made me step my game up dress-wise today because our producer Hannah may have slid me some pictures of what you were going to wear, and I liked it.
Well, I'm just glad we didn't have showing our pajamas because I have some wild pajamas too.
Oh, we can do a segment like that.
Oh, girl, listen. I think you look good today.
It's a little glitzy, but I figure, you know, we're almost at the new year, and I'll be in Florida, so we might as well celebrate here, and who's more fun to celebrate it with?
Honey, you know, Mr. Bling himself right here.
Troy, you're going to have to step up your jacket.
Yes, honey, he does.
All right.